UFC president Dana White recently posted about his prized bull, Dana White's Playmate, making its debut at a PBR event. When a fan commented, "Who cares about your cow? Announce the fight," Dana responded, "I'm never announcing it. How handsome is that bull?" Say it, but that's not all. This next moment caught everyone's attention. Tai Tuivasa hasn't fought since his split decision loss to Jairzinho Rozenstruik. In a recent interview, he revealed he's currently at 308 pounds. "I'm going to go back into the cage. I'm going to aim for the start of next year. I need to get back in the gym. I need to get ready. I'll be 140 kilograms, approximately 308 pounds easy." But that wasn't even the wildest thing today. After defeating Alex Pereira at UFC 313, Magomed Ankalaev anticipated a rematch. However, negotiations have stalled. Ankalaev took to social media addressing Pereira. "Do you still like fighting? I have a feeling you are done." Let's see how the UFC handles this one. Rumors circulated that Dricus du Plessis had a broken shin and would be out for 6 months. Du Plessis addressed these on Instagram. Okay, so everyone had their opinions and rumors about a shin break and injuries. I found it all very entertaining. Unfortunately, none of it is true. The June fight was never signed. I did not pull out of any fight. I'm the champion. I know when I fight, you as a contender just show up. Baralho responded with, "Bro, why you do that to me? Stop giving me hope. Fight announcement coming soon. Stay tuned." Ian Garry recently called Carlos Prates a quitter. Prates responded,
He's a good fighter. He have a really good skills, His last fight he lost, but also he got a short notice, He have a really good level. But I try don't think about that, I just think about me, about myself, about my skills, and about to be ready to be anyone on my weight division. No, it don't matter what we say outside of the octagon. For me, don't gonna matter, When step in the cage, no emotions, no feeling, just get the job done, just win the fight. Don't matter where, don't matter how. I just thinking about to win the fight. Yeah, I think it will be after beating Ian Garry, I'm gonna be maybe one fight too far away of the title shot, and it's really important for me. I want to become a champ. I work hard for that, and I just think about that, After winning Ian Garry, probably one more fight, and I will be with the title shot. Bro, I think the best team in the world, Fighting Nerds, and also VTT is the team of my city. So I'm here, I'm knocking people out, I'm getting the bonus, really good performances. So I'm sure I'm ready to beat everybody on my weight division, I have the best coaches, I'm living my best life. So I think I'm on my prime, Now I'm trying to be athlete, not only fighter, I'm trying to be a real athlete, working with my nutritionists, my doctors, eating really good food, healthy food, try to stop smoke, drink less party, to be everything to become a world champ. And it's gonna happen, I promise. Really.
Sean Brady took aim at Ian Garry's recent comments about title aspirations. Biggest claim to fame is losing a decision to Shavkat, crying like a baby he didn't get a title shot off a loss, and now claiming he will get the title if he beats the number 13. Make it make sense, clown. Meanwhile, another fighter made headlines. Ilia Topuria vacated his featherweight title to pursue a lightweight championship bout against Islam Makhachev. Bilal Muhammad weighed in. It's crazy the people never want to give Team Khabib their respect. They want to see them lose so badly. They just want to shun them and put hate on them, no matter what it is. When he beats Alexander Volkanovski, who was the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world at the time, in a close fight, it's like, oh, he sucks. He didn't finish him. He should have finished him. He's a 145. And then he goes out there and finishes him. And it's like, well, Volkanovski is a 45. So now Topuria, I think he's a little bit smaller than Volkanovski. He's going to move up. And if Islam dominates him, then it's, oh well, he's a 145. He can go back down. There's really nothing to gain for Islam for fighting him. Let him fight somebody else, earn it. Daniel Cormier has voiced strong opposition to the idea of introducing an interim middleweight title, while champion Dricus du Plessis recovers from a rumoured injury. Cormier emphasised that du Plessis recently defended his title and deserves time to heal, without the pressure of an interim championship looming.
But we need to give Dricus du Plessis his flowers and put some respect on that dude's name every time he fights. We start in retroactively talking about his greatness. Oh man, I'm so tired. I cannot believe that I did it again. I cannot believe I doubted him again. Now it's time to respect him as a champion. One time Cain Velasquez was out for 2.5 years. It was almost 2 years before Fabricio fought for the interim championship. This champion deserves the ability to deal with his injury. And sure, Khamzat's frustrated. But yeah, I'm frustrated. I wanted to see Khamzat fight for the belt 2 years ago. That's how special he is and how good he is. I thought he should have been fight for the belt. Whether it was 170 or 185, I don't care. He's that special. He should have fought for the belt already. But now I think he's have to wait. But then what happens? Is he willing to wait? Drake has told you he hasn't been that active. It's all time wasted. You only get to be young once. You gotta fight. And if you gotta make a fight, well, Halio seems like a great answer to that.
That is not all. Take a listen to what Joe Rogan had to say. After Jean Silva's dominant performance against Bryce Mitchell, Joe Rogan praised the featherweight prospect. The fight I really wanted to see was Jean Silva versus Bryce Mitchell. Jean Silva is the dude. That guy looks like a world champ. Israel Adesanya appeared on the Pound for Pound podcast and discussed his rivalry with Alex Pereira.
People get greedy again. They're like, oh, we got to do it one more time. I'm like, bro, why? Like, why ruin a good thing? That's such a great story, a great ending. And he's still
got him last later.
Is it? That's not fair.
Yeah, but
that's not fair. You can't make me play this game 4 or 5 times, and then again, when you finally beat me, you're like, "Damn, I'm done.
I need to get one." Hey, you just need to get one, and that's the important one.
Being like that.
Yeah, but again, you got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yeah, but
I'm a gambler.
That's also part of being a competitor too, because man, Dad, I just beat him. Like I'm leaving on top.
Also, he's a hard fight. Like he knows I'm a hard fight. Like it's not like it's. Again, I'm not scared to fight the guy. It's a hard fight, and whenever I fight him, I know I'm in for it, and he knows the same thing. Yeah. So I finally got what I needed to get from that saga. And if I beat him now, what are they gonna say? Actually it's 3-2 or whatever. I was like, they'll make up some new shit to say. I'm like, I'm not fighting for you. I'm fighting for me, and I only have so many fights left. That I can't just fight the same person over. It's like best of 7, best out of 9.
Former UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling has expressed his support for Ian Garry in the latter's upcoming fight against Carlos Prates. In a recent breakdown, Sterling highlighted Gary's potential advantage if he leverages his grappling skills against Prates.
I'm just saying, if we just look at the overall performance, it's competitive with a lot of these guys. And then you have Ian Garry, it's competitive with these guys until it's either not. And again, it's a fight. Like, I don't think they're not going to steamroll everybody, right? But it's hard for me to go, this is the guy that's going to be unstoppable and hard to beat. I don't really know I don't know. I feel like the hype is real of Carlos Prates though. And I think he has an aura about him right now where I think Ian, I think after that Shavkat fight, it was kind of laid an egg. But again, it's one of those things that wrestling threat. This is going to be all striking, I would imagine, unless Ian's smart to try to test the grappling of Carlos Prates. And that for me, I think is enough for me to bet on Ian if I were to bet. So I don't know.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to MMA Messenger and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.